Gary GSF. Hope you had a great Christmas, and it's rolling on to the New Year, so Happy New Year. This is the 28th of December, it's a Saturday, and look at the weather. It's not sunny, but it's cloudy and reasonably mild. It's 10 degrees, so I'm heading out on the beast. There you go, heading out on the beast, and I'm going to go up to Newcastle just as like it's a 80-mile round trip. So just come along. I'll check in bits and pieces, and then when we get there, I'll let you see. Hopefully there will be a lot of bikes out. I would say there will be at this time of year. When you get weather like that, you tend to get bikes out. So this is a little trip between Christmas and the New Year.
Right, well, that's me on the GSX S1000GT. Just hitting Bound Bridge, and there's big queues of traffic. It's a real strange one. Well, I suppose it's Saturday between Christmas and New Year. There's be people out shopping, I suppose. So I'll just take my time. I'm heading up over the mountains, so I shouldn't have any hassle there. Roads are reasonably dry. Most of it's dry. There are quite a few damp patches, but we can live with that. We'll just ride that wee bit handier and read the road as much as we can. So this is Bound Bridge and the traffic. But we'll not fret. So onwards and up into the mountains. Right, well, we're just beside the turn-off for Kate's Bridge, and it's consistently the warmest and the coldest place in Northern Ireland. When there's a highest temperature, this will get the highest temperature. Kate's Bridge is just into your right here, just where this car's passing. And when it's the coldest days, it is the coldest part of Northern Ireland. It's just maybe one of those places where it gets to the extremes. But it's been down to minus 18 degrees there and a few years ago, and it goes down to very much minus degrees. But today it's not that. We're at a nice pleasant trip, and well, that's what temperature is it? 11 degrees. So we're not doing too bad. 11 degrees and at the end of December is not too bad. 28th of December, Saturday. So can't complain. So the traffic is quite heavy. So most people are out and about. I suppose being a Saturday for one, and between Christmas and the New Year, another. So it's going to be that way. So well, I'm quite happy with the pleasant little gentle run. I'll get an opportunity to overtake, I will. But this is actually the foothills of the Mournes, and it's just and on this road you don't go too high. But on the way back I'll probably go through Rathfriland, and it's quite high now, up through Hilltown and to Rathfriland. So this is just in the foothills. Rathfriland's well up there. It's not on the scenic routes or anything, but it can be quite nice. But it has my favourite ice cream shop, Graham's in Rathfriland. It depends how cold I am, whether I have one or not. But at present, I think I'm really pleasantly surprised at the temperature. I still have the heated grips on, but well, well, if you have them and don't use them, I think that's a bit silly. But I've only got them at 50%, so it's comfy enough. They're Oxford heated grips for a touring bike. Apparently, a touring bike has shorter grips than adventure bikes and stuff like that. So, well, some that didn't know until I went to buy grips. So there we go. But as you can see, there's the Mourne Mountains in front of us. And I say we'll be sort of skirting along the bottom of them and on the edge of them. Well, as you can see now, we're starting to head up into the hills, and it does get prettier as you go up. But it is only really the foothills that will go on this road. As you can see, a lot of agricultural vehicles have driven a lot of mud over the road. Have to be careful on a day like this. But so far so good. And Boys, are we actually going to see a bit of sunshine? That we may do. And on up here we've got a little hairpin bend. It's not too tight. I cannot ride hairpin bends, but this one's not too bad. It's not overly tight. But and then I'd say you're heading upwards. There you go. It's just nice getting out and a day like this. You should all try it. If you have time to clean your bike afterwards or the next day. So I'm sure there's a residue of salt still knocking about it, but that the end of the left is Leitrim. Now up there, one of the famous riders from the motorbike world, the motorbike racing world, right even up into world champion 250 and 350cc. Tom Hearn is buried. Tom Hearn was killed at the Northwest 200 in the late 70s. If I can remember right, it's going to be 79. But it's a sad time. He was injured and he was taped to the bike, which probably was his downfall. These guys that race, they seem not to worry too much. Over to your right there, you can see with a cloud on top of it, that's Slieve Donner, that's the highest peak. Now it's only 2,200 and some odd feet, but it's right beside the shore, and if you look at just as it rolls down there, you might actually get to see the sea. I did see it there, but that's yeah, you can just about see it. There's a windmill in the distance there, and the sea's behind it. So that's the thing. You've got a mountain up one way and then down to the sea, and that's amazing that you have that so close together. Right, well that's us in the village now, and there's a nice church there as well. I'm sure that's worth a look at. But that's plagued with traffic with this event, whatever it is that's been going on. So well, we're there, and I say it's only about 4 miles to Newcastle. It's just at the roundabout, like the same as mine there. That one looks pretty standard, but there's not much to this. Well, there's been a few wee bits and pieces, but not a whole heap. So from here, coming in from the south side of Castlewellan, we'll turn right at this little mini roundabout to go down to Newcastle. Right, just entering Newcastle in the shadows of the moors, and hopefully you can see that with the sunshine shining bright on us, the outline of the mountain. We're coming in past the GAA ground, Gaelic football ground, and again, more and more traffic. So, well, we'll being on a motorbike, we'll do our best to follow around, but there may be opportunities to overtake, which I will take, of course. But not too bad. This is really a hot spot for people on their motorbikes to come down. It's right on the shore. It's a lovely beach area, and there's nice hotels and a couple of nice bar restaurant type places, and that's very popular. So in past the bus station, and if you go into your left there, in behind that Lidl building, you've got the Royal County Down golf course, and the Slieve Donner Hotel. So it makes for another real attraction to the place. I would say you're not going to see an awful lot here with the sun being right in the camera. Would have been alright if it had stayed cloudy, but trust me, I'm glad of the sunshine. Ah, there you go. You might get to see a bit more. The sun's getting a bit of cloud over it. Over this, just as we're going down here, we'll go across a little bridge and you'll see that's the Shimna River, where it comes out in the sea. Shimna's big trout fishing. I think further on up, I think it got salmon as well. That would be another good spot for the fishermen. And I don't know where you're allowed to fish or where you're not allowed to fish, but it's there. But just in to your left here is where the bike park is. So I'll just take myself in here. Not as many bikes as I thought there would be, but there is a few. So there are a few even. So.
Well, that's the Newcastle Centre where everyone seems to park outside. There's my Suzuki there. A couple of other bikes in this part. As further on down, you'll see most of the bikes. Right outside the Newcastle Centre, this is where all the bikes park. And as you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. You can let me know what you make of it. On up here, I would say the prettiest looking bike here is this little R7 V700C twin. Really nice. And you've got a war memorial behind there as well. Across this way you've got coffee and ice cream shops. As you can see, we're just round the corner, just from the back of wherever the bike's parked, and as you can see, it's a bit of a beach under the RAC. On over that direction is Strangford Lough, and it's a nice run round. Do that another day. But very pleasant here. And on down you've got amusements and ice cream shops, and yeah, just a typical Irish seaside town, or northern Irish seaside town if you're interested.
Alright, that's us pretty much out of Newcastle. Right, we're just coming up to Tmore Forest in our left hand side. Tullymore's owned by the Forestry Commission, I believe. It's got a camping area and trails, and you can go to the Shimna River down there. I don't think there's fishing allowed in there, but there is a lot of other activities, and there's an outdoor centre and cafe. It's a nice place to visit on a good day. So that's just on the edge of Bransford, and the other entrance to the Forest Park is in Bransford itself. So we're heading towards Hilltown and then Rathfriend, and we'll stop in Rathfriend. Alright, just entering Hilltown now. And to me, Hilltown is the gateway to the Mourns. It is still quite high, but if you come out of Newry, as you're heading up into the Mourns, this is where you come to first. And it's I don't know anything about it. I've only ever driven through it. I stopped once for a glass of lemonade pop, you know, so that was the height of it. Stopped at the spar shop just as we're about to pass now, and we turn right to go down into Rathfriend. And that's us into the Rathfriend Road. A little bit of rain. Well, seems to be just coming out the other side of it. It just barely wet the road, so happy enough for that. Well, Rathfriend is pretty much directly in front of us, to the left hand side of the road there. You can see the water tower, and that's the most prominent feature. You can see that for miles and miles when you're coming anywhere near it. But we're within a mile off the place now, I would have thought. Right, that's us coming into Rath Riding now, and bus station on the left hand side. As you can see, it's quite a hill. Well, maybe you can't, maybe the camera flattens it out, but it is quite a hill. The challenge here for this ice cream shop's getting somewhere to park, even on a motorbike. That'll do us there. Close enough. Right, well there is Graham's ice cream shop on the left hand side, and there's a news agents as well, and sweetie shop. But the ice cream has been had. I'll drop a picture in, let you have a look at it. It's real buttermilk ice cream, real nice stuff. So that's us. We're heading now back through Van Bridge. Starting to get a little bit drizzly, and so we'll see what the what the weather holds for us. Well, folks, that's me virtually home. Thanks for watching, and Happy New Year, as I said, and I hope you all had a great Christmas. And just like to thank you all for your support over the year. It's been very much appreciated, and it helps the channel, and it just makes it worthwhile to do the videos. So, although I probably would be doing them anyway if I was honest about things, but I enjoy making videos. But say thanks for watching, and thanks for all the support, and thanks for all the subscriptions and likes and comments. That's always appreciated. But for now, have a great new year, and see you in 2025. This is Gary GSF signing off, and bye for now.